And God says to me, you know, he says, Donald, I know you're great and all, and you're really rich, and the best in the world, but I need you to do something for me. Oh yeah, God? What's that? I said. I mean, we have killed a lot, but I'm sure people that, you know, actually like really like the game and play it all the time probably have killed a lot of Jasons.
Yeah, there's a whole new YouTube channel. It's the 3,000th Jason kill.
That's obscene. So yeah, people that actually enjoy the game probably have killed a lot more Jasons than us. Dog pile.
I was like standing there trying to move for so 15 seconds.
Alright, Tommy Jarby, let's see what you got.
Goat is on the field. I repeat, Goat is on the field.
Oh, we got a code goat. Gronk. Wow, this is going better for you than the last game, dude. God, oh, 68 yards.
That was just me.
I couldn't let you have that one last one. Alright, well, you gone from an interception last game on the first play to 68-yard pass. Oh, God. Wow, people went flying. My 1960s throwback uniforms. No. Nah. You're in the dog pound, motherfucker. More like Believe Land, am I right? Crack open the Bud Lights. Dilly Dilly is coming to town. Or something. I don't know. I'm not a Browns fan. I promise. I swear I'm not a Browns fan. Your suspicious activity has been reported to the authorities. Oh, that. It's 2045. Browns fans are openly being persecuted for their faith. The Browns have had 28 straight 28 straight losing seasons.
Donald Trump is still president in 2025.
He's ready to celebrate his 100th birthday. For my 100th birthday tomorrow, I officially announce that all NFL fans must register with the government, and anybody supporting the Browns, in public or in private, will be sentenced to death for treason. We'll send them to Mexico, and we'll make them try to cross the wall. The biggest, most beautiful wall in the whole world. Especially better than China's, because, you know what? Fuck China. You know why we're better? Because we have football. You know why China doesn't have football? But Mr. President, they have the Great Wall. I think of it more as a decent wall. I let you know that I bought the Great Wall of China and have renamed it to the Great Wall of Trump East. But it's still not as great as the Great Wall of China on the Mexico border. The Great Wall of Ivanka. Because that's the only child I actually like. Cause you know what? She's hot, and if she weren't my daughter, I'd stab her ass.
But I didn't do it last night.
I'm just,
So we don't have to worry about that anymore.
I'm just kidding. I do it every night since she was 5.
I'm a very fucked up man. I'll openly admit that
Oh, okay.
I openly admit that I'm a cannibalist. And I raped my daughter.
And I will admit,
And I ate her.
Tiffany is nowhere near as good as Ivanka. Nobody ever will be.
It's not the same. Never will be the same.
Nobody will ever compare to the beauty that is my daughter Ivanka.
And if you think that I am in the wrong,
Then you will join the Browns fans trying to cross the wall.
and nobody will be getting past my wall.
Nobody's gotten past my wall since it was built 43 years ago.
It's only getting better by the day. Because I'm getting all my funds from China.
We build up the wall 18 feet a day. It's currently about to reach the moon, which I've renamed. I'll be building a hotel and the moon, Trump Space Hotel,
And then after that,
Mars.
I bought my own called Trumptopian.
I've bought the Earth and renamed it Trumpland.
I bought the whole earth.
And
And I put a wall around it.
and I built a really big fucking wall around the whole goddamn planet. No more sun and their destructive Earth rays coming to our planet. And no more China.
Everybody needs to be seeing
It's Ivanka.
Ivanka.
This is my beautiful daughter, Ivanka.
I will put a big image over the wall of every cell of my daughter Ivanka.
I have instructed NASA to build a big projector to point at the moon a picture of Ivanka.
Naked.
And when it's a full moon, you'll get the full view if you know what I'm saying. And boy, is it a doozy. Since I'm Donald Trump, I see the full view every time I'm awake and in my dreams.
I eliminated every year on the 4th of July. I will be hosting a viewing party of my elimination.
If China. Every year on November 8th, we immortalize my victory over Crooked Hillary by watching her lose. What am I doing? What is this? I didn't ask for this. Just like the 2016 election, it was rigged to make me run the ball.
So, while I was gone on my trip to Japan, I bought something. I bought God
And renamed him Donald John Trump.
Publisher of the Bible. Now every American Bible is called Trump.
Is now, I bought the Bible and replaced it with The Art of the Deal. The best book ever written by anybody in the history of the world.
There is only one book ever written ever, and it's called the Book of Trump.
It's just a 400,000 page picture book of Ivanka.
And then a picture of Hillary's burning body.
Is the final page of the book. With Ivanka standing over it, smiling, waving.
I made an executive decision that he will kill all the gays.
He will send them to Mexico and make them cross the wall.
They will be across my wall.
I've authorized every American in the state of Texas to shoot anybody who tries to cross my wall. in Texas never fails.
Nobody will ever cross my wall.
If anybody crosses the wall, we allow California back into the Union, and nobody wants that, so we don't fail.
No, nobody wants that. The only drug you can take now is the drug of Trump.
It's Trump brand sleeping pills.
And when you take it, all you do is help me build my wall.
And you have big, beautiful dreams of big, beautiful Trump. The only thing you're allowed to eat, Trump steaks. You can only drink Trump wine. And you may only sleep in a Trump hotel.
And the only thing that you can ever read or see
It's the art of the deal. And Ivanka fanfics. And any videos involving Ivanka.
So I changed while I was gone on my trip to Africa, but everybody's father is now legally banning Trump.
Oh god. Oh man. Well, I know what this video is gonna be called. Yes, that's it. No, but it has. People are gonna be like, "What the hell? What does this have to do with the Browns and the Patriots?"
Yeah, then the first clip is, nobody's getting past my wall.
Oh man. Maybe it'll be popular enough that we'll get a retweet and Trump will call us like losers or something. That would be great. I would be happy with that. That would be like life goal complete, right there.
It really would be, to be honest.
That's how you know you've made it. and or bashes you. That's how you know you've. Oh, what's wrong with? Okay. No, he's. No, you know what's gonna happen. He's gonna if assuming let's pretend he would actually like retweet it or whatever, and he's like, see, they know what they know what they're talking about. President Trump for the next 100 years, make America great again.
See, they know what they're talking about. They subtweet making Ivanka.
See, I'm not the only weird one.
It's not even weird if other people are thinking it.
It's not weird if all of America thinks the same way I do about my daughter. and you know everybody in America thinks that way because she is the best. Because she's from me and I am the best. And boy, do I make the best, most beautiful daughters in the world. And Tiffany. You know, they say growing up that nothing existed until God made it. But what they don't tell you is nothing existed until Trump made God to make everything. Which he tasked with me, so I am kind of like a messiah. I must build a wall everywhere I go. And God says to me, he says, Donald, I know you're great and all, and you're really rich, and the best in the world, but I need you to do something for me. Oh yeah, God, what's that? I said. Be really great? No, I have two tasks for you, okay? Now listen carefully, because they need to be great. I need you to build a wall, the biggest, most beautiful wall you've ever seen, and I need you to make Ivanka, for no specific reason other than she's really beautiful. And I said, okay, God, I can do that. And I will make it, and they will be the biggest, most beautiful wall and the most beautiful woman you've ever seen.
mascot in the future.
You know, it was really easy for me to do this. You know, my critics said, "Oh, Donald will never build a wall. He'll never have a beautiful daughter." But you know what? I proved them wrong because you know why? I am the greatest ever at everything except throwing the fucking football.
You know, God has made a few mistakes in his life.
But you know who hasn't made a mistake? Me.
Mistakes ever.
I've been I've been alive for a very long time, and I have not made one mistake in my life. Let me tell you, not one. The fake news media will say I've made hundreds, but I have made not one mistake in my whole goddamn life.
And like they used to say, don't take glass from the cookie jar. Well, I bought the cookie jar. It's mine. I never made a mistake. Not one thing I ever did was mistake.
Everything I did had a purpose and was designed in that way. Nothing has ever been wrong.
I bought my parents before they gave birth to me.
And I said to them before I was even born, I said, listen here, Fred Trump, you're gonna have a kid, and he's gonna be named Donald, and he's gonna be the best you've ever had.
Ever in the world of everything.
He will be the best child in the world, and then he will have the most beautiful child in the world.
And then I will fuck her 20 times a day.
And then, and then I will build a wall. I'll let Jared pretend to share her. He's really just a front.
China just does not even exist in my world.
There's only one country, and it is the United States of Trump.
Don't even get me started with those homosexuals. They will be burned on the stake.
They,
I'm Donald Trump, and I do not like the homos.
they will be the new wave of Trump steaks.
This game is not going very well for you.
I don't even really care. Oh.
It's all about the true
All I care about in my life is Donald J. Trump. No football game matters. Well, he's not Ivanka, so of course he's ignored. Even Donald Trump Jr. is ignored. And Eric Trump, don't even get me started on how much he's ignored. Or Tiffany Trump.
I never fed him. My wife fed him.
I really didn't think he'd even make it.
And he did not exist.
I didn't even acknowledge Donald Jr. and he has my name. I wish he didn't because that would mean that there's two Donald J. Trumps. There can be only one.
Can't have that.
No, I'm not having a tough game.
Performance so far seems like you are.
I have not had a tough game, Madden. You just can't handle the Trump.
What did
You just have no stamina. I don't know, it's like, you're having a tough game, do you want to quit? And I'm like, I'm Donald J. Trump, I never quit.
I never quit it.
No,
Won everything.
you know, they said Donald J. Trump, you can't possibly win the Republican nomination, there's too many people. And then when he did, they said there's no way he could beat Hillary Clinton. But you know what? She has low energy, and I easily won.
So on my quick trip to Afghanistan, I decided to purchase literature. And now every book that was ever created was now written by Donald Trump.
I added every Wikipedia article to say every book, movie, and any other form of media was created, published, written, and edited by Donald J. Trump.
On my short trip to outside of the States, but still inside my wall, decided to buy everything.
I just care.
So now I own absolutely everything.
I'm just that fucking wealthy, you know?
I decided to buy. I don't even know what I bought because I just bought everything.
I just told my accountant, alright Johnny, listen up. Just anything that can be bought, just sign my name. Anything that can't be bought, sign my fucking name anyway, because I'm buying it. Okay.
Fucking name. I don't care about negotiations. I am God.
They'll ask you, Johnny, who wants to buy this piece of property? And you'll just look at them, and you'll just say Donald, and they'll be like, oh, I'm so sorry. I signed it right away. Here you go. I'll give it to him for free, honestly, because I respect him so much.
I can't do it.
I can't possibly say no to that man because he'll build a wall around me and I'll be all alone, just like he did to Mexico.
Donald J. Trump, I look up to him every day. Trump the Bible, oh god.
Mostly because I have a giant statue in my bedroom and I sleep on a bed in the shape of Trump's face.
I made sure that I bought Rotten Tomatoes so I could get every other movie a 0% and give Trump the movie 10 stars out of 5.
It's so good, it broke the whole rating system.
I actually gave it infinity, triple infinity stars out of 5.
Second down, Kaiser. Escaping the pressure right. Got his man complete over the middle.
This is also going to be a very long game if you keep scoring touchdowns every time you touch the ball. Just like I keep buying everything that I touch. And the wall keeps getting bigger each time I think about it.
The wall is always getting bigger no matter what. Every time I snap my fingers, 20 feet is built more on that wall.
And every time I think about Ivanka, the wall gets 35 feet taller. Because that's how old she is when she was the most beautiful. I'm just kidding, he was 15.
See, whenever I think about Ivanka, I just quit. I mean, I just not quit. I never do that. I never quit my brother.
Not once.
I get a quick boner, and what happens is the size of my boner when I think of Ivanka is the size of the wall that is being built.
And let me tell you, it does not disappoint.
100,000 feet every time I think of Ivanka. It's crazy, it really is.
It's really a curse when you think about it.
Every time I think about her.
And boy, do I think about her a lot.
So it's not even an issue.
14 yards is the pickup there and a New England first down.
They make custom made clothes for like 100,000
Adding to his receiving total there, picking up the first down.
peanuts. Cause I just am that fucking massive.
Let me tell you, I've never had a woman say that I wasn't fucking massive. Said, I've never had a woman say that I was not fucking massive. They all know it. They share it on social media.
Then I deported her too.
And that's lying and that's treason, worthy of being deported.
Everybody will be deported, even Ivanka if she has to.
Except
Who owns Trump left?
Except I'm just kidding, because Ivanka only exists for me.
Nobody else is ever allowed to talk or speak to her or look at her.
All they can do is admire her beauty from afar in movies and books.
You do that anyway.
I'm the only one who gets to see her touch her. Think of her kind of like God. Everybody can see him and hear him and look at him, but nobody can touch him except me, because I'm above God.
I went to a quick trip to South America, and I decided that what I needed to buy was the revival of Hitler, and then I revived Hitler, and then I killed him personally, because I'm just the greatest man of all time.
Because Hitler was a coward and he killed himself, and that's just not right. You have to let the good guys win. You know what? Hitler didn't let the good guys win, so I brought him back, and I killed him for the good guys. Because that's just how good of a guy I am. I'm the best.
Trump is the Trumpland hero, because I bought America on my quick trip to South America as well, and I named it Trump.
I named it Little Trumpland because you know what? South America's really kind of small when you think about it.
It very much is. Trumpland is a big place. With me.
It's, it's a really big place, mostly because I'm in it, and I am just huge, if you know what I mean. Just huge. Absolutely.
Just like my wall.
Still a full 10 yards to go here for the offense on third
I don't even
down.
think we should get into that. How big that ball is.
Working out of the gun. Here's Kaiser. And he finds a
Hey,
man on the crossing route.
that wouldn't look like it hurt.
Second down,
He's a
just
bit of a
short.
weakling. Get him out of here.
And they're able to convert on third
That's
and
it. He's deported.
Put him in space. He's gone. He's gone. They're all gone.
It is just the world is inhabited by just me and Ivanka. There is nobody left on this planet.
They'll throw again. Kaiser. Flush to his right.
Oh, nobody's tackling the quarterback. Fire all of them. Deport all of them.
They've all failed their jobs. They're all deported. You're fired.
It'll be second and a couple.
Well, he did a nice job keeping his eyes downfield, waiting for someone to get open. But once the pressure forced his eyes down to see the rush, it was time to make a break for it.
That's not the way you do it. You're fired.
You're gone. You're absolutely gone.
Get out of here.
What do you think you're
Now a
doing?
second down throw for Kaiser. And he
Well, you're out of here. You're fired.
When we talk about
Drop that
what we think would be
fucking ball.
quality for an NFL quarterback to possess, what do you people usually
Actually,
say?
it was not
arm
actually
strength. And he
because
showed the
I
arm
saw the
strength
big
there.
hit
Yeah,
out
pretty good
home.
bullet pass
I
he
felt
threw, but
bad
he
for
wasn't
a solid
accurate, was he?
0.1
Listen, you like
seconds.
mobility,
I
but
realized the
accuracy? First
And
foremost.
and I felt bad for all those big beautiful homes that I built that nobody was in, and I deported them for not buying my homes.
Kaiser on third and
Because
two.
they didn't have any of the money because I currently am holding
Nearly
every
his
single
second of
dollar
the
the
game.
US
Instead,
has.
fourth
I am
down.
so rich, and every dollar now has a portrait of Donald J. Trump.
Oh my gosh.
It really should
Go
have
to
been back-to-back
Ivanka.
drives with interceptions. He's lucky there.
They go to keeping Ivanka beautiful.
Colquitt now, as he'll
She is
kick it
the
away
most
for the
beautiful
second
woman
time.
I've ever seen in my entire life. I don't even know if I'm gonna make it to the rest of this goddamn game.
Not at this rate, we're not. It's not even halftime.
3 on the return, and the Pats will be backed up deep to get the drive started.
I'm literally not even. I'm just pressing X on whatever play I get. I don't even know what plays I'm running halftime.
Offense to start.
Not one time.
Oh my god.
On first and 10,
Why
here's
can't I
Brady.
spend Madden like this right now?
Amendola catching it left side.
What, talking about Trump the whole time?
He is knocked down from the side at the 46.
Or just
Rummy out.
regularly talking about Trump?
New England, 42.
I mean, what else are we supposed to do? We have to talk about it. We're legally required.
If we don't,
Because it's the law. And I definitely don't want to be deported. I like being here.
First down is Brady.
we're not
With a middle, it's
Yeah.
Amendola. And a
We're not
break
losers.
at the end of that one. He's
But
knocked
second
down
round,
hard
they might
at
have
the
to go.
36. The Patriot passing game is rolling. They've got another
Maybe
first
back.
down.
But Ryan's definitely gone.
After we're done with this game, watch that video I sent you. After this game's over, watch this video that I sent you.
I'm probably just gonna make it to the half. I don't think I'll make it to the whole game.
That's fine.
To play here in the first half.
It'll be a nice shorter video.
After this.
No, I mean this Madden video will be a shorter one.
Brady now on first down. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back. Complete. 10 yards on the
He has 6 fucking touchdown passes.
instead of the running back in New England. Sometimes they like to call him the
59 to 40.
get him the ball in different ways, don't they?
They certainly do. Think about the ones they've had in recent vintage about Kevin Danny White, Shane Green, James White could have been the MVP in the Super Bowl if it wasn't for a certain quarterback that was on the field.
Oh my lord.
And a huge
You've only dropped 3 passes.
It's incomplete.
Let's face it, you can run the
Now I'm
route
just
tree
getting sloppy with
as
it.
many
So I'm actually
times as you
thinking
want,
about
get in sync, practice it, do all of those things.
Yeah, now that I'm actually trying to play the game, I'm fucking up.
Always timed up quite that well. That one goes incomplete.
I mean, we've had that before where we, like, when we play Rocket League, you know, when we just absentmindedly talk about other stuff. Like fucking Waffle House.
On third down, the defense decided to blitz. A very
We scored like a million fucking goals. None of us are even looking like at all what's going on. We're just hitting the ball randomly. It's like, oh look, it's 5-0.
They go play
Or like when we were talking about like cartoons and stuff.
and no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack.
we're just like, holy shit, we're winning games and we can't do this when we're trying to win. Oh my god. I don't know. Yeah. Alright, get one more TD. I believe in you. Oh, I thought you were going to bed. Oh. Well, Zach's gonna be home and we're playing Siege, so if you want to play that with us, you can. Got a late night streaming, boys. Why would Wednesday mean you can stay up? Don't you mean Friday? Don't you mean Friday? Or oh, and I see. Hmm.
And the route is on here in this first half.
Hmm. That's a big rip.
Yeah, but at least I'll be able to get out early, so.
That's fielded in the end zone. And the decision to bring it out is going to cost him about 7 yards all told as he's taken down back shy of the 20.
Not really.
Offense trotting back onto the field. And what do you think goes on here in this situation? If you got the football, you're trailing, you're back in your own territory with just a little time. Do you try something?
You're thinking about jump-starting your team, right? You just mentioned we're down. They're trying to get back into the game. But you got to figure...
Oh, the guys that made Game Beast are have a new game coming out. I don't know, some action sequel game that I don't remember the name of. That's actually the Game Awards. And it's one of the reveals they had. Nope. It was one of those reveal trailers where it's just like a movie, not an actual gameplay thing. So I don't really know. Like how pretty much all game trailers are these days.
A first down throw for Kaiser.
Whoop.
And the tip there altered the ball flight, and it falls incomplete. It'll be second down.
Well, we're not playing 3 yards in a cloud of dust football anymore. Because if it's popped up in the air, it almost turns into slow motion, and both sides trying to get to the football, and you're holding your
Yoink. Nice throw. How on earth do I have 320 yards? Alright. That sounds like it.
Now Kaiser, he'll rifle this deep right side. And this one is in.
Y'all.